When Fort Devens closed, we lost about 7,000 jobs. Today we're at 10,000 jobs replaced. And I'd say in the next year, we can expect at least another 2,000 to 3,000 jobs. So we're heading in the right direction.
New jobs mean new housing.
People that are moving here are doing so because they care about the environment, and that's sort of a priority for them.
Emerson Green is a growing Devens community of approximately 120 houses. It's built by Concord-based Now Communities, known for its sustainable construction and energy efficiency.
You can see here this foam separating the two pieces of wood. So this is your typical lintel that now would be framed in the wall like that.
Dan Gainsborough is president and CEO.
A lot of houses, you walk by a window in the middle of the winter and you feel that draft. You won't feel that in our homes. So the first piece is the air tightness. And so we have multiple insulation systems, basically starting from under the slab and all the way up through the roof.
Gainsborough says Emerson Green's layout helps cultivate a close-knit neighborhood.
For us, it has to do with walkability first, connection between your neighbors, knowing your neighbors. All of our homes have a front porch, so that there's a relationship between the street and the homeowners. Hey guys, how are you? Good to see you.
Nice to see you. How are you?
Very good.
How you doing?
You good?
Phil Fama and Susan Gabriel moved here in 2021. They say it's been a welcome change from years spent in Brooklyn, New York.
For me, is the community feeling. Everything was designed to foster neighborhood. It's really comforting to have people around that you really know and like.
This room is full of light. My office upstairs faces the park and is filled with light.
Houses range in size from 1,600 square feet to 2,400 square feet.
Our homes, right out of the box, use 60 to 70% less energy on an annual basis. We don't have carbon-based fuels in any of our communities, and they're all electric so that they can be driven by solar panels.
We're always comfortable, even in the winter, even in the 95 degrees outside. It's always comfortable.
These lots are intentionally smaller but allow space for gardening, says Gainsborough. The landscape is also designed to deal with storms.
We have rain gardens, for example. We have soil absorption systems. So instead of putting that stuff underground, it's more becomes a landscape feature.
Fama says their house has a surprise benefit as well.
The basement has 9-foot ceilings. And when I saw that, that was a game changer. Everything else is perfect, and then that.
People are paying attention to this. They're saying, how do we apply this to other towns in the region? And so I think that part of it really excites me, because it's an opportunity to kind of really move the needle.
Another goal in Devens, more social buzz.
I think they could always use more restaurants, just anything to drive people here after on a Friday or coming back here on the weekends.
Brian Mason and Jesse Tarbell hope more local businesses join them. Friends since high school, they own Sterling Street Brewery.
In college, we started getting into craft beer and just going around to different breweries. We started brewing beer together.
They opened Sterling Street in the town of Clinton in 2020. In 2024, they launched a second location in Devens at The Canteen, an amenity center next to the Pathway Devens biomanufacturing campus.
So we do offer a wide variety of beers. It's not just strictly IPAs or German style or anything like that. We do have signature Hello Devens, which is our blonde ale.
We have live music on Fridays, Saturdays, usually at around 6 p.m. We have food trucks here on the weekends as well.
I hope this becomes the hangout for everyone that lives around here.
Stacy LeBlanc, her husband Jake, and son Harrison are relaxing on a Friday evening.
I actually went to school down the street growing up, literally right down the road over here. And this is all open fields, and it's a perfect spot for the community.
It's very fun here. It feels friendly and it feels like anyone can join.
Tarbell and Mason say the reception they're receiving is a sign of what's to come.
I think we're both really happy with it, really proud of where we landed. It felt like a really great opportunity to be part of a community that once was thriving became a little bit quiet down after the base shut down and is now starting to really build back up and be able to be a part of that.
Creating a buzz for Devens is also a priority. What's missing so far? More activities to draw young people. Mirror Lake is a very popular swimming hole, and there is conservation land around that lake where people can hike. Devens also draws a lot of athletic teams to Rogers Field for sporting competitions. Up next, keeping the military tradition at Devens alive.